Hello everyone, welcome back to YouTube channel Arke's Electric World. Today we are beginning one of the most essential subject in electrical engineering journey, that is basic electrical engineering. Our focus in this session will be on the fundamental of electrical engineering, which form the building blocks for understanding all advanced topics in this field. So under basic electrical engineering subject, we will discuss unit number first, that is fundamentals of electrical engineering, then DC circuit, AC circuit, magnetic circuit, basics of transformer, motors, measurement and instrument techniques. So under this fundamental of electrical engineering, I have divided into the four different sections. That is, first we will discuss about the basic concept, definition of charge, current, voltage, power and energy. Then what is the potential, electric potential and potential difference. Then concept of resistance, conductance and resistivity. Then difference between AC and DC supply. Then we will discuss about the electrical units and system measurement. Then electric element and types of element, that is active versus the passive element. And lastly we will discuss about the conductors, insulators and semiconductors. Now to understand these all concepts, that is the charge, current, voltage, potential difference, resistance, we will first understand the electrical conductivity of conductors. So to understand this, let's consider one conductor. So here I have considered one rectangle, that is nothing but the conductor. So is it possible to flow of current to this conductor? No, obviously. So we need to connect the electric source and energy source across this conductor, then and then only current can flow. So here to flow of the current, let's connect one energy source across this conductor. So here I have connected one energy source which is having the two terminal. So this bigger line indicate the positive terminal and small line indicate the negative terminal of this battery or source. So this is the DC source we have connected. So this is the applied voltage. Now we have provided the potential across this conductor. So this potential or voltage is able to move the carriers of this conductor. As we have considered the conductor, it is having the charges, that is the electrons is available. So positive charge and negative charge is available in the conductors. So due to the flow of these electrons, current is flowing through this conductor. So these electrons is having the charge, that is nothing but the negative charge. So it will try to move from positive end of from negative terminals to the positive terminal of these sources. So electrons will try to move from negative ends towards the positive end, and the conventional direction of flow of the current, that is from the positive terminal to the negative terminal, which is completely opposite to the direction of flow of the electrons. So current is flowing from positive to negative and electrons is having the negative charge, so that's why it will flow from negative terminal to the positive terminal. Why it's flowing from the negative terminal to the positive terminal? Because we know the property of charges. So charges is having the property, that is the like charges repel to each other and opposite charges, that is unlike charges, attract to each other. So here unlike charges, that is negative charge of electrons and this negative charge of this battery, that will repel to each other. So electrons is moved from the negative terminal to the positive terminal of the battery, and due to that flow of current is there in the conductor, which is denoted by these red color arrow. So current is flowing from the positive terminal to the negative terminal. Now actually what happens to these charge carrier in the conductor? Let's see that concept to understand what is the concept of resistance of this substance. So these free electrons moves from negative ends towards the positive end. During its travel, the free electrons faces opposition from the another atoms or molecules. So while flowing from negative terminal to the positive terminal, these electrons faces some opposition due to the another atoms or molecules available in the conductor, and during its travel the free electrons collide with the another atoms, but due to that it will changes its position in the conductor. So as it's collide on the another atom, its position or direction get changes, but still it complete its path from negative end to the positive end. And this opposition offer to electrons, this opposition that opposes to free electrons, it is the property of that substance. So this substance is or conductor is having the property that is opposition to oppose the free electron. So this opposition is known as the resistance of substance. So from this electric conductivity of conductors, we got to know what is the charges, what is the potential difference, how potential difference is helps to flow the current in the conductor, and then this opposition of the substance, that is nothing but the resistance. So let's go thoroughly about the concept of these all. So let's study about the what is the charge, current, voltage, power and energy. So charge is denoted by the capital Q, that is the fundamental property of matter, which is measured in coulombs. An electric charge can be a positive or negative. So as example, positive charge, that is nothing but the protons in atoms, and negative charge is nothing but the electrons in atom. So the basic property of this charge, that is nothing but the like charges repel each other, means that positive charge and negative charge repels to each other, and unlike charges, that is nothing but the positive negative or negative positive charges attract each other. So this is the concept of charge. Then current, which is denoted by capital I. So current is nothing but that is the flow of electrons. Otherwise we can say the rate of flow of charge is nothing but the current. Capital I is equal to Q divided by T, that is charge per unit time, which is measured in ampere. Then what is the voltage? So voltage is nothing but that is the electric potential difference between the 2 points of the conductor, which is measured in a volt. Then power is nothing but the rate at which electric energy is consumed or generated, which is denoted by capital P. So that is nothing but the simply multiplication of voltage into the current, so which is measured in watts. Then energy, so energy, which is denoted by capital E, that is nothing but the total work done or power consumed over a time. So E is equal to P into T, that is mathematically expressed, that is power into the time, which is measured in joules or kilowatt hour. Now let us discuss about what is the resistance, conductance and resistivity. So resistance, which is denoted by capital R, that is opposition to the flow of electric current measured in a ohm. And conductance is nothing but that is the reciprocal of resistance. So capital G is equal to 1 by R, that is measured in Siemens, or we can call inverse of ohm. So details about this resistance and on which factor the resistance is dependent, that we will discuss in the DC circuit. So here just remember what is the resistance, and also resistivity, that is denoted by rho, that is property of material. So R is mathematically expressed as rho into L by A. So where L is nothing but the length and A is nothing but the cross sectional area. Got it? Now last point, that is nothing but the electric potential and potential difference. So electric potential is nothing but the amount of electrical potential energy per unit charge at a point in an electric field. So in an electric field, what is amount of electric potential energy per unit charge? That is nothing but the electric potential, which is measured in volt. Then potential difference. Potential difference is nothing but the work done to move a unit charge from one point to the another point. So this, as we have discussed earlier, that is the charge, unit charge, that is used to move the charge from one point to the another point. And due to this potential difference, current is flowing the circuit. So this is all about the today's session. In next session, we'll discuss about what is the difference between the AC and DC supply.